Let's discuss about the agriculture supply chain management through an example where the product is moving from farmers to trader, trader to mandi, mandi to different type of the retailers and retailers to consumer. The agriculture supply chain management is different than the non-agriculture supply chain management in the context of seasonality, because agriculture produce has been comes into picture in a particular season. It's a bulky in nature, is highly ungraded. The chances of perishability in agriculture produce is quite higher. There are numbers of intermediaries you will find in the agriculture supply chain, and where numbers of supply chain, numbers of intermediaries are there, then price spread. Price spread means whatever the consumers are paying is very limited percent are going to the producers due to the increase of the marketing cost and the marketing margin per unit kg of body weight of the agriculture produce. In this context, the product is moving from farmer to mandi is a different distance, and from mandi to consumers the distance is also be different. You all know that the Indian average in between the farmers who are coming to the mandi systems, it is around 435 kilometers. The recommendation is 5 kilometers. It means to say that though I highlighted only one trader in between farmer to mandi, but there are numbers of intermediaries and traders are there, and the distance that has been traveled by the farmer with the agriculture produce or the trader with the agriculture produce is quite higher. In this context, suppose a product that has been harvested in the afternoon time 4 p.m. that will reach in the mandi system in the morning 6 a.m. and ultimate consumers at 10 a.m. One thing you like to highlight that once you identify the supply chain, you need to highlight that how much distance the product is moving from farmer to consumer, and second, you have to need to know that what is the time requirement that the product is moving from producer to consumer. Why it is so much important? It because the typical characteristics of the agriculture produce. When the product is moving from 4 p.m. or afternoon time and consumer is consuming in the next day at 10 a.m., then the perishability of the product has been checked through by splitting of the water. The trader always, or the wholesalers or the retailers or any type of the intermediaries, always splitting the water on the agriculture produce. When the splitting of the agriculture water in the agriculture produce will be observed, then chances of the cobalt percentage, nickel percentage, arsenic percentage, because the hardness of the water will contains all these type of the ingredients, all are the carcinogenic in nature. Means to say that in the agriculture supply chain, you need to know that whether the particular product is quality intent or not. If quality has been hampered or deteriorated due to the increase of the carcinogenic elements, then another supply chain or another thing need to be discussed, that is the overall quality of the agriculture produce that has been passing through different type of the supply chain. In the non-perishable product, you all know that product is moving from producers to consumers, fund will coming from the consumers, and information also coming from the consumer to the producer. But in the agriculture supply chain, numbers of things have been intermingled. It may be the distance, it may be the time, it may be the packaging qualities, water splitting, how to maintain the perishability or the intent of the quality in the particular product. All things need to be known in the agriculture supply chain. Besides that, suppose the particular product is 10 rupees at the farmer's end, traders end it is 12 rupees, and consumer end is just 16 rupees. In the non-agriculture products, the number is sufficient. But the agriculture product, the non-price variability or non-price factors that impact on the supply chain also need to be think out. What are the non-price factors other than the price? These are non-price supports. Suppose anytime trader gives credit to the farmers, that will come into picture. the behavior of the farmer with the trader or the trader's behavior with the farmer, they will come into picture. Numbers of times traders gives the baggages, or you can say the packaging materials to the farmer, that comes into pictures. That will be added on in the agriculture supply chain management. Relationship. Suppose there is a strong relationship between the intermediaries with the farmers, then they will stick to the particular supply chain. Though there may be the chances that farmer will get less amount in the particular supply chain, still they stick to the supply chain due to the strong relationship between the intermediaries with the farmers. Trust. That is another issue, that is another thing that binds the HR, human resource, in the particular supply chain management. Previous obligations, you already highlighted that many times farmers take credit from the intermediaries or the traders. To fulfill the obligations, farmers give the product to the traders or the intermediaries. Opportunity cost. Numbers of times farmers have been connected with other activities. You all know that the same farmer is the manager and the entrepreneur in the numbers of activities. In that case, to understand the time value of the money, farmers handed out the product to the intermediaries, and in the particular time they are handling other activities. Mainly farmers have been like to connect in the production practices more than the marketing one. A small farmers always incapable to do proper bargaining in the mandi systems, so they handed over the product to the traders or the other intermediaries. And you all know that Stockholm syndrome, already highlighted in my first class, that the strong relationship between the traders or the commission agents with the farmers, by which farmers always believe that they are the intermediaries, always thinking the good of the farmers. To understand that, they handed over the product to the traders or the intermediaries and stick to the particular agriculture supply chain management. In a nutshell, I just highlight that if you are a researcher, as a student, you are understand the agriculture supply chain, you should know about the interim quality of the agriculture produce, or the characteristic of the agriculture produce, the distance traveled by the agriculture produce, the time horizon of the agriculture produce, the price and non-price variables that have been connected with the agriculture supply chain or the agriculture produce. And one thing just I added on the particular topic, that is the activities that has been connected with the human resource. Which activity has been handled by which of the human resource? If you understand, then and then only you can understand the agriculture supply chain management. Hopefully you will learn a bit. Stay tuned. I will bring new topic in my upcoming video. Thank you all.